Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thomas Sandor Townsend, your licensed massage therapist and your certified meditation instructor. Today we're going to discuss why meditate, and you could discuss why meditating from several different perspectives, but for today's argument, we're going to discuss it from the perspective of mental transmutation. I hope you enjoy. Be well. Page 26 of the Kybalion Hermetic philosophy states mental transmutation, mind as well as metals and elements may be transmuted from state to state, degree to degree, condition to condition, pole to pole, vibration to vibration. True Hermetic transmutation is a mental art. Okay, as the Kybalion states, true Hermetic transmutation is a mental art. So let's talk about Hermes, which is one of the authors or the author of the Kybalion. All right, we're switching books. We're going from the Kybalion to the Secret Teachings of All Ages. And this is on page 93, and it's the suppositions concerning the identity of Hermes. Iamblichus averred that Hermes was the author of some 20,000 books. Manetho increased the number to more than 36,000. In his biographer, Antiqua, Francis Barrett says of Hermes, if God ever appeared in man, he appeared in him, as is evident both from the books and his Pymander, in which works he has communicated the sum of the abyss and the divine knowledge to all posterity, by which he has demonstrated himself to have been not only an inspired divine, but also a deep philosopher, obtaining his wisdom from God in heavenly things and not from man. His transcendent learning caused Hermes to be identified with many of the early sages and prophets. In his ancient mythology, Bryant writes, I have mentioned that Cadmus was the same as the Egyptian Thoth, and it is manifest from his being Hermes and from the invention of letters being attributed to him. Keneally called him the second messenger of God. Investigators believe that it was Hermes who was known to the Jews as Enoch. The lost books of the Bible and the forgotten books of Eden. The book of Enoch, chapter 22. And the Lord said to Michael, go and take Enoch from out of his earthly garments, and anoint him with my sweet ointment, and put him into garments of my glory. And Michael did thus as the Lord told him. He anointed me and dressed me, and the appearance of that ointment is more than the great light, and his ointment is like sweet dew, and its smell mild, shining like the sun's ray. And I looked at myself and was like one of his glorious ones. And the Lord summoned one of his archangels by the name of Proviel, whose knowledge was quicker in wisdom than the other archangels, who wrote all the deeds of the Lord. And the Lord said to Proviel, break out the books from my storehouses, and a reed of quick writing, and give it to Enoch, and deliver to him the choice and comforting books out of thy hand. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a recap on what we have thus far. So we started with page 26 of the Kybalion, and then talk about mental transmutation. And mind, as well as metals and elements, may be transmuted from state to state, degree to degree, condition to condition, pole to pole, vibration to vibration. True Hermetic transmutation is a mental art. Hold on to that thought for me. True Hermetic transmutation is a mental art. And then we go to the Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall, and we discuss how Iamblichus said that Hermes wrote 20,000 books. And Manetho said he wrote 36,000. And then Francis Barrett quotes, obtaining his wisdom from God in heavenly things and not from man. Also, in the Secret Teachings of All Ages, the Jews called Hermes Enoch. And then we jump to the lost books of the Bible and the forgotten books of Eden, and we see how Enoch was taken up into heaven. And when he got there, God told Archangel Michael, take Enoch out of his earthly garments. And Enoch said, and I looked at myself and was like one of his glorious ones. So there you have the Hermes or Enoch Hermetic transmutation, the mental art of it. And it goes on to say that Archangel Proviel, God told the Archangel Proviel to break out of the books from my storehouses in a reed of quick writing and deliver to him the choice and comforting books. So you could make a legitimate argument there that they were the books that Manetho and Iamblichus were talking about, but more so the mental transmutation where he turned from a human being to Thoth, or an angel, what have you. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you knew a better way to do mental transmutation other than meditate, leave it in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you. Be well. Love you. Meditate. Peace.